Hello lovelies, welcome back to Elegance Studio. Today I'll be teaching you how to draft a basic skirt pattern. If this is what you want to learn, please watch till the end. If you are new here, you're welcome. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know when I upload a new video. To my returning subscribers, you're welcome. Without wasting much of your time, let's get started. This is our working measurement. We'll be looking at the waist measurement, the hip measurement, the knee bending, and the full length. Let's get started. So I've already drawn a line, you can see, to guide us. So we've been putting our measurement. This is our waist measurement to our hip measurement, which is 9 inches. The hip point is 9 inches and our knee bending is 22 inches. Can you see? Our knee bending is 22 inches. We mark it and we'll be using this paper as our full length. Though the full length we have here says 41, but we'll be using this as our full length. So we draw a line across, straight line across. So to get our waist measurement, we divide our waist circumference by 4. Our waist circumference is 29 inches divided by 4 will give us 7.25, and we put it here, 7.25. We mark it here. Our hip measurement is 40 inches. Divided by 4 give us 10 inches, so we mark it here. This is our hip measurement and this is our 10 inches. We mark it here. Our knee bending. We get our knee bending by minusing 1 inch from our hip measurement. And our hip measurement is 10 inches minus 1 inch. We give us 9 inches. The same way, to get the full length, the circumference, you minus 1 inch from your knee bending. Since it's a pencil skirt, so we'll be using 8 inches. 9 inches here for our knee bending minus 1 will give us 8 inches. So it won't be too tight, be able to walk freely. So just minus 1 inch from your knee bending measurement. So we already gotten all the measurements we need here. So we will connect. Let's connect them together. You see, this is your pattern master. See how to place it from the waist to the hip. This pattern master will guide you from your waist to your hip. Can you see what I'm doing? Connect it to that point. Then from your hip measurement to your knee bending, you connect it this way. You see what I'm doing? Place it this way and bring it down. Then to your full length, you use the straight side and bring it down to your full length. That's it. We've connected it. Now we'll be putting our dart, because for this skirt there will be a dart. And the dart, how do we get our dart? Like I said before, is your bust span divided by 2 gives you your dart. So now we are working with the bust span of 7 inches. So our dart is 3.5 inches. Been putting it here for the waist, for our waist. So we have our dart of 3.5 inch. Then I'll come down by 6 inches. This is where the dart leg will be stopping. This 6 inches. So from this point, we'll be taking 1 inch from both sides. So we take 1 inch from this point and 1 inch. Sorry, half inch from this point and half inch from this point. So add it together gives you 1 inch. So from this center, you draw a straight line to meet the dart leg. Then from the side, which is half inch, you draw your line to meet this point. The same thing here. So this is our dart. The next we'll be doing is adding our allowance. Like here, you see we already taking 1 inch for the dart. So first of all, we replace this 1 inch here. This is our dart intake. We replace 1 inch. And I'll be using 1.5 inch for my allowance. So I'll be adding 1.5 here. I'll add 1.5 all around. Sorry, because of the back will be needing more. Because of this paper will not be enough, so we'll be using 1 inch for that allowance. Remember, it's not constant. When you want to do yours, if you want to use 1.5, you are free to use it. You are free to use 2 inches depending on what you want. But if you have enough fabric, it's good to add more allowance in case you have a problem. But with this pattern drafting, I don't think you have a problem. We don't have problem with pattern drafting. That's the essence of using your pattern drafting. It helps you to eliminate any kind of mistake. So if there is any mistake you make, to be from here, so you correct it before going to your fabric. So we'll connect. This is the allowance. This is our allowance for the skirt. We connect all the allowance. So as you can see, this is our basic skirt pattern. This is our hip line. The hip line. This is the waist, our waist line. This is our knee bending, our knee bending, and this is our full length. As you can see, I've labeled them. This is our full length, this is our knee bending, the hip point, and our waist line. So the next thing we'll do is to get our back panel. This is our back panel. I've already drawn a line. This is 1.25 for zip allowance. This line is for zip allowance. You know that your back, you have to put your zip allowance. At the end of the day, you slit it into two, then join back when you put your zip. Unlike the front that is covered. But this front side, before we conclude, there is something. For the front, to eliminate bulging for your front, you have to, from this point, can you see it? From this, your line, waist line, you come down by half inch. You'll be connecting it to this dart. This is to eliminate bulging. Connect it to that dart. This eliminates bulging, so your skirt sits perfectly. That's for the front skirt pattern. Then this is the back, like I did in the basic bodies. You place it here on the line. You place your pattern paper on the line, this zip line. Place it on the line. Do you see it? So you now cut. Whatever we have here is what we have at the back. But the only thing is that we will not be having this. We came down by this, so we won't be coming down by this for the back. So we only go back. This same dart we have here is what we'll be having at the back. You see how the same darts intake. We'll mark it here. So let me specify. Come down by 6 inches. Like we did in the front side. taking 1/2 inch from both sides. So this is our back panel. You can see. So I'll be cutting it out. You can see what I'm doing. You can use tape to tape this down when you are cutting, so it doesn't move up and down. So this is it. This is our back pattern. This is our front pattern. So what we'll be doing for the front is now to cut out this. Don't forget to cut out this. This is our basic skirt pattern. I've already written there everything like I wrote before, but I just added this. This is allowance, hemming allowance. This is our dart. This is zip allowance. So as you can see, this is our back pattern and this is our front pattern. You can see this is our basic skirt pattern. Once you have this, you can use this to make any other style, any other skirt style with this very basic pattern. If you watch at this point and you haven't subscribed, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching and see you in my next video. Bye.